How you all doing? You all right? Just apologies about being a bit quiet on here recently. I've been sitting back and observing, watching a lot of shit go down, a lot of shit coming out, a lot of truths, and yeah, watching the people wake up. It's fucking glorious. It's glorious to see the panic as well. There's panic everywhere. But that being said, obviously we're winning. All these sheep, look at these. Obviously we're winning, and there's a lot of people sweating, especially like fucking P Diddy and that, you know. A lot of things going on at the minute, you know. Look at people like 50 Cent calling him out and trying to get his hands on the videotapes from, you know, Diddy being like a fucking another Epstein in the music industry. There's so much happening, mind. I think we're in for a massive declass soon. They're prepping the public for it. Definitely feels that way. I mean, it's been fun to watch, and we've been dying for this to happen, everything to start coming out. I mean, it's still the tip of the iceberg, you know. There's so much more to this, but I think this is out there prepping the people, and I really think that people in the music industry and in Hollywood, they're going to be the first to go, you know, that we know of. I mean, I know a lot of us say that people are already gone, you know, and I truly believe that myself with certain people. But yeah, I think this is what's going to happen when it's the public D-class, when people are going to get took out. I think it's the stars that's going to go first, obviously, for it to be normalised. The general public that don't understand what the fuck's going on yet. I think that's how they're going to do it. Hit the stars, hit the music, you know, that grabs people's attention. It's no longer a fucking conspiracy theory. It has to be reported on the news, you know. It's that big. It's in the public interest, you could say. If you think about it, with certain characters behind the scenes, you know, like fucking people like Soros. Most people don't even know the Soros, you know, or know much about it. They might have heard the name, but they don't know what he's about, and all the other cunts out there. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is it. It's going to be household names. You know, we're still waiting for that. The first arrest will shock the world. We're still waiting for that as well. There's so much happening. But that being said, they've got no control anymore over the social media. You know, since they've took over fucking Twitter, and Truth's come out, you know, and there's Rumble. There's so many other different platforms now that they can't control, like they did in 2020, all the shit that happened then. When they can't control the flow of the information, what's their next step? I mean, don't get me wrong, they've got to go careful, because if they shut the internet down, or shut the power down or anything like that, that's an act of war. You know, it's that's not a good fucking move for them to be on the receiving end of. The military will have to get involved because it's an act of war, look. So they are going to have to be careful, and I think it's one of their last resorts they'll do, because of that fact that it then involves the military. I mean, we all know the military's already fucking involved to an extent anyway, but you know what I'm saying, in the public sphere, you know, when we all find out everything that's been going on. I think this is it. I think this is leading into it, and because they won't be able to control the flow of information as it's coming out, like it's coming out now. Remember, they own the media as well, so the fact that it's all out on the media speaks volumes itself. But the next step for them would have to be shut the internet. Shut the power, shut the internet, blame it on a cyber attack. We already know this shit anyway. But that's what they'll do. When they do that, what's your plan? This is my point. What is your plan? If they do that, what's your plan? You know, just so you can't ring your family, your kids, your friends. What's your plan? You're going to need a plan. You need to make a plan with your family, your friends, your loved ones, anyone you care about. Get their phone numbers, write it down. Bit of paper, write them down on a bit of paper. I know there might not be much good right now, especially if something happens to the phones, you know. But write it down. Don't rely on this technology. Write it down. Get their addresses. Make sure you've got people's addresses written down. So at the very least, if you can't get hold of them through phone and your phone's not fucked, or your phone is fucked and no one can ring nobody, At least you can turn up at their fucking door if you know where they live. You know, you can do something. Make arrangements with your loved ones, with your friends, with your communities. Make arrangements. If everything goes down, just say 12 o'clock the Sunday afterwards, you know. If it's, or just fucking say 2 days afterwards, something like that. Make arrangements to meet up, you know, like they did back in the day. They used to fucking meet up in pubs and stuff, or taverns they used to call them. But make arrangements to meet up with people and be prepared to support each other in every sense, you know. All this shit going on with these boats crashing into bridges and these train derailments, they're attacking the infrastructure on the supplies. That's what's going on right now. People are going to be mad rush to the supermarkets if shit goes down. There's no supplies in the supermarkets. It's going to cause fucking chaos. Not just chaos in a sense from the infrastructure being down, but chaos amongst us. People will fight. People will fight in the supermarkets over stuff. But that's what they want. That's what this whole idea is. At the end of the day, regardless of what's going to go on, they're doing it to all of us. It's their plan to do it. And they ain't going to fucking stop. They ain't going to stop until we stop them. Until we unite. Until we get together and we just go, do you know what? Enough's enough. Enough's enough. We outnumber everyone. We outnumber the military. We outnumber the police. We outnumber the royals, the elites. We outnumber everyone. Okay, look at this. This is why I come out, man. And get some fucking head space. Look at this. Beautiful. But yeah, we need to be ready. They don't give a fuck about us. And remember their old saying, innit? Order out of chaos. They're going to try and cause us as much chaos as they can. Cause us as much pain as they can. Remember, they're going to be fighting for their lives like we're fighting for our lives. And that's a fact. You know, their reign is over. They've had control over us all our lives. Look what they've been doing to us. More to the point, look what they've been doing to the children. You know? Why do you think they're building fucking bunkers? Not good. It's definitely not a good situation. But, all being said, we're surrounded by a lot of negativity. It's not got any worse, mind, either. It's just the veil's being lifted. And we're obviously seeing stuff we didn't used to see. So, we've got to be mentally prepared to see some more stuff. Even us that have been doing this whole time that it's been going on. All of us that have been fighting, standing up, speaking our truths, researching, you know, supporting people. I don't think we are even mentally prepared for what's going to come out. I think we should all be prepared. Expect the worst, but hope for the best. But get planning. Get some plans in order, some plans in place. Get contact details, addresses, food supplies, get everything. It's better to have it and not need it, than to need it and not have it. Because when it's kicking off supermarkets and that, it's not going to be a safe place to be. It's going to be every man for themselves in some mentalities out there. You have to protect what you've got, protect what you own. Make sure you are armed up. Excuse me a minute. Make sure you're armed. You can protect your family, protect yourself. Make sure of it. What you've got is what you've got. And some that haven't got anything, or haven't been, let's just say, savvy to what's been going on over the last 4 years, all of a sudden get jolted awake by this that's meant to jolt them awake, by them suffering. They're going to want what you got to look out for their family and stuff. They're going to want what you got. You have to be able to protect yourself. You have to be able to support everyone, each other. But you have to be able to protect what you've got and make sure that your family is good. Remember, if you put the work in and people are late coming to the party, that's on them. It really is. That's on them. We've done our best to try and wake people up, try and get people to understand what's happening. And There's a lot of late comers. But thank fuck they're coming. They're waking up. These cunts has been doing this to us. They knew this day was coming. But they're backed into a corner now and I'm going to come out kicking and screaming. So anyway, I'm fucking rabbiting on a bit. I'll do another video soon. If there's anything you want me to do, something or speak about, it's to do with common law or fucking anything going on, my thoughts on anything, drop it in the comments. You know, just ask me in the comments. As soon as I've got time, I'll do something. I don't know any more than any other person out there fucking doing this research and standing up. But the one thing that's fucking vital is information, the right information. Information's power. It really is. Knowledge is power. And we're in an informational war. And that's what we need to fucking stand up against. And for the kids, man, I can't even go into it about the kids. It fucks with my head. But it's the children that are going to unite humanity. But in order for humanity to unite, we're going to have to hear about the children, unfortunately, and that's what's going to happen. Get ready for it. I'll tell you what. See these normies just about to get woken up. Remember, we've had 4 years to process this information. Some have had a lot longer and have been on this train a lot longer. I'm a bit of a late comer myself. It's only last 4 years that I've been on this. But when you know you've got a duty to do something, you have to. For your kids, for everyone else's kids, for your family, for everyone else's family, for you, for everyone else. You've got to do something. See something, say something. Think for yourself and research everything. Research everyone. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm off. And buckle up, make some plans. We're going to need it. All right, take care. See you soon, people. Ta-da.